Our first guest today is Niagara's own version of Dr. Doolittle. I'm sure she doesn't really like that comparison, but it fits. Sue London of Fort Erie is able to communicate with animals and also helps them through healing massage treatments. Sue, you've brought Marley along with you, and Marley looks so comfortable sitting here. Hello, Marley.
He's very well trained and very well loved.
Sue, it was a near-death experience for you that got you on this journey of communicating with animals.
So I did have a near-death experience that made my abilities stronger, but as a child, I've always had these abilities. And I would talk to my dog, Spot, and she'd answer me, and I thought everybody could do this until, people were saying, you're crazy, you need help, you're a freak, all this kind of stuff in my teens. As a child, I went through abuse. So my dog was my savior. And then as I got older, I married Mr. Wrong, and I had my dog Rocky that helped me to cope with that. And then I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And then I had a life and death pregnancy where my weight went down to 80 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And my dog Rocky came to the hospital and did pet therapy, and I came home 2 days later, and my baby was born healthy, and I just had her deliver our first grandchild 3 weeks ago. So Rocky's got me through a lot with the healing and that. And then we started doing pet therapy with our dogs, going into McMaster Children's Hospital, helping the kids. And all through this, the animals were talking to me, and I was seeing how powerful the abilities they had. I was also seeing, though, how them helping others, they were absorbing the energy and getting sick. And so I wanted to teach people.
So is that where their Reiki comes in?
Yes.
With the dogs?
Yeah. I teach people how to do Reiki on their pets. I do Reiki on the animals. I clear the energy from the animals, and that helps them to have, he's 9 and you would know it, right? Our other dog in the picture, he's 16. So yeah, I teach healing. I get messages. Marley's just loving this right now, being the center of attention. So, and
You've begun doing this across the world.
I've got clients all around the world, yeah.
And doing that through Zoom?
Yeah, I do it through Zoom. I go on interviews. I do the healing. One other thing I do because of my near-death experience was that because I know what it's like to die and I've experienced it, I know the feelings, I know what it's like up there. When somebody's getting ready to put down their pet, they will contact me, and I will be on a call with them or texting, and I'm sending Reiki healing to the owner as well as to the pet. I'm helping the owner to let go and feel peace as much as you can when that time comes that you're about to lose your pet.
It's so important. And I have to tell you,
yeah.
It was only about 32 days ago that I lost
Did you?
Our dog, Coco.
Okay.
Who was a 10-year-old Portuguese water dog.
So that's why I'm so distracted, because I'm seeing right down here this dog, and yeah, he's still with you.
Yeah.
She's still with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just such a shock.
Yeah.
Such a surprise. We didn't know she was sick.
And
but I think she was trying to tell us.
Yeah, and they do. So what will happen is they'll give you a look, and if you're not prepared for that, you can easily miss that. With me, I always tell people, watch how they act and how they look at you. So what I do for people is, as these animals are crossing over, I'm sending healing to both of them, like I said, and then when I tell them who's at that portal to take them over to the other side, and who's coming over. And one dog, last Christmas Eve, the owner contacted me, and Daisy was not doing well, a Jack Russell. So while I was doing Reiki, I said, oh, okay, just so you know, Daisy's mom has just come over to come and get her, to take her over. And I said that they're connecting and they're kissing each other. And so she's texting me, she goes, you're not gonna believe this. She says, Daisy's licking the air right now. And so that's how, she knew what was going on.
Wow.
But that dog did not want to leave the owner, and she's still here today.
You are doing some sessions at Pet Value in St. Catharines. Can you describe what some of them are coming up?
Yes, so I have 4 dates at this point where I'm going to be going in, and I'm going to be doing hands-on healing on the pet and giving Reiki to the owner and the pet, giving them messages as well. If they have a horse or an animal they can't bring in, bring the picture. And then when they bring the picture in, I can still do the healing and give the messages as well. And then also I'm doing on December the 3rd, a speaking event on the healing power of pets, which is based on my story of how my dogs helped me through pet therapy, how I've experienced what pet therapy, the things that happen when you go into nursing homes and hospitals, for children. I'm going to share about how to clear the energy, and then a portion, we're going to have the Tales of the North Pet Rescue there, and some animals will be up for adoption. And then I'm turning 60 in November, and to celebrate that, because I've died twice, so for me to have another birthday is major, right? So on November 21st and the 22nd, I'm going to be doing a Zoom level 1 Reiki class.
Teaching people how to do Reiki
exactly,
for their animals.
On their pets and on themselves and on other people. And a portion of that, the registration fee, is going back to helping more animals through Tales of the North.
Sue, thank you so much. Where can people find out more information about these sessions?
So you can go to my website, YourAnimalCommunicator.com, and you can see all the details on there on my events calendar. To book a session at the Pet Value, go to the, when you go to the events calendar, drop down, you'll see events bookings for that. And then for presentations, if you want to come out for the December 3rd event, then buy your ticket on there. And there's limited tickets, so get your ticket early.
Thanks for joining us, Sue.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.